there are 3 children. Oh Lord, you are the one who appointed him. And therefore, I pray like Solomon in his prayer, Lord, and his prayer was answered. Give him the wisdom so that he may know how to go out and even how to come in. Thank you, Lord, for hearing our prayer. I have prayed in the name of our Savior and our Lord Jesus Christ. Let everyone say, Amen.
Next, we'll have the Vice Chancellor's speech. He has just been installed. Professor Jackson Mamba Msafiri.
Guest of honor, Your Excellency, Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto, PhD, CGH, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of Kenya Defense Forces. Dr. Blasirus Ruguri, Chancellor of the University of Western Africa-Baraton and President, East Central Africa Division of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Honorable Julius Migos Ogamba, Cabinet Secretary for Education. His Excellency Honorable Stephen Arap Sang, Governor of Nandi Country. Dr. Beatrice Muganda Nyangala, Principal Secretary, Higher Education and Research. Dr. Samuel Misiani, Chairman, University Council and President of West Kenya Union Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Leaders of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the University Council, Vice Chancellors and representatives of other universities, Professor Philip Maiyo, the immediate past Vice Chancellor, University of Western Africa-Baraton, members of staff, members of faculty, and protocol observed. Allow me to welcome all of you to the University of Western Africa-Baraton and to this graduation ceremony. Today marks not just a significant milestone in the lives of our graduates, but also a moment of reflection and gratitude for the entire university community. As I stand before you as the new Vice Chancellor, I am deeply honored to address such a distinguished assembly. First and foremost, let me extend my heartfelt congratulations to our graduates. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience have brought you to this day, and you should be immensely proud of your achievements. Your success is a testament to your perseverance and to the support and guidance of those around you. Allow me to, in a very special way, appreciate our chief guest, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of Kenya Defense Forces, for accepting our invitation and finding time out of his very busy schedule to grace this graduation ceremony with its presence. Thank you very much, sir. As we celebrate this occasion, it's essential to acknowledge the remarkable contribution of those who have come before us. Today, I would like to pay special tribute to our outgoing Vice Chancellor, Professor Philip Maiyo. Under Professor Maiyo's leadership, our institution has undergone an extraordinary transformation. His vision and commitment have led to an impressive increase in enrollment, more than tripled the number of students who now have the enrollment opportunity to benefit from the exceptional education we offer. Professor Maiyo's tenure has also been marked by significant advancement in our infrastructure. The new e-learning buildings stand as a beacon of our commitment to providing cutting-edge educational resources. The Baraton International School building represents a bold step toward a broadening of our education horizon and fostering global perspective. The new perimeter wall and exit gate are crucial for ensuring the safety and security of our community. These developments are not just physical structures, but symbols of the growth and progress of our university. I also want to acknowledge the tireless effort of all past vice-chancellors and the countless university leaders who contributed to our institution's journey. Each one of you had played a vital role in shaping the university that we are today. Your sacrifices, toil, and an unwavering commitment have built the foundation upon which we now stand. The impact of your dedication is evident in the vibrant, thriving institution before us. I would also like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Transition and Installation Committee led by Ambassador Sarah Serem. Your effort in facilitating this transition have been invaluable. I am deeply humbled by the warm welcome I have received from the entire university fraternity. I come into this role as a fellow worker and team leader, fully aware that the success of the institution is the result of our collective efforts. Each person's role, whether large or small, is crucial to our shared mission. The reception I have received reinforces my confidence that I will have the full support and cooperation of every member of UEAB community. Together, we will advance our mission, uphold our values, and ensure that our university remains a beacon of excellence in education and services. Together, as we look forward, let us remember that the true strength of our university lies not just in the infrastructure or in the numbers, but in the spirit of collaboration, innovation, and excellency that each of us bring to our roles. It is this spirit that will guide us as we continue to scale new heights and make a lasting impact to the lives of our students and the broader community. As we gather here today, reflecting our journey and looking ahead to the future, it is clear that our mission extends beyond the academic and administrative realm. For those of us entrusted with roles in serving students, fellow staff, the community, and the church at large, our commitment must be rooted in the deeper purpose. By the grace of God, our primary task is to establish a personal relationship with Him, our vertical connection. When the spiritual foundation is firmly in place, it naturally leads to a strengthened horizontal relationship amongst us. This will foster a culture of love, unity, and mutual support that will permeate every level of our institution, from departmental teams to the broader university community, and from university administration to the University Council and Board of Trustees. Guests of honor, sir, as we move forward in alignment with the University Strategic Plan 2020-2025, with a clear and ambitious agenda, our thrust will encompass several key areas. Upholding spiritual matters. We are committed to integrating spiritual principles within the framework of Adventist education philosophy, ensuring that our academic pursuits are guided by faith and moral values. Infrastructure development is yet another focus. We will focus on creating more academic space through infrastructure development and renovation. This will provide our students and staff with an improved environment conducive to learning and growth. New program and strategic development. Our aim is to develop and introduce new strategic and market-driven programs, starting with clinical medicine, law, and aviation management. we are dedicated to producing graduates who are not only employable, but also equipped with the practical and entrepreneurial skills to create their own opportunity. Income generation and entrepreneurship. We will enhance production for income generation and increase student involvement in business ventures. This will provide practical and entrepreneurial experience, preparing students for real world challenges. Resource mobilization is yet another area. For further development and expansion, we are committed to enhancing our resource mobilization initiative to support the university growth and sustainability through fostering partnership and collaboration. Digital technology utilization. We will advance the use of digital technology to streamline online programs and university administration, ensuring that we remain at the forefront of educational innovation. Internationalization. Continued internationalization of the university will remain a priority, expanding our global reach and fostering international collaborations. Industrial linkage. Strengthening industrial linkage to help bridge the gap between the academic theory and practical application, enhancing our relevance and impact. Research and innovation. We will increase our volume of research, publication, innovation, outreach, and public service, contributing to knowledge advancement and societal development. Quality assurance is paramount to our success. We will achieve this through strategic staff recruitment, ongoing staff development and retention, and acquisition of state-of-the-art equipment for laboratories, workshops, and farms. Under the guidance of University Council, we will continue to build a strong and cordial relationship with our stakeholders and partners. Together, we will drive our institution toward a future of excellence, innovation, and service. Let us move forward with unwavering faith, dedication, and shared vision for a brighter future. We shall always be propelled by our university mission to provide and advance holistic quality Christian education which develop men and women to be earnest seekers of truth and be equipped with the appropriate knowledge, skills, and the attitude for service to God and humanity. This mission is not just a statement, but a guiding principle that motivates us to continually enhance the quality of our training programs, ensuring they remain relevant to the ever-changing realities of the industry. Our university is distinguished by its diverse array of programs, which are spread across our various schools. One of the key areas which we have seen remarkable success in our school is the School of Nursing. Our nursing graduates have consistently excelled both locally and globally, reflecting the high standard of education and training we provide. Their achievements are testament to the quality of our programs and the dedication of our faculty. Resilience of UEAB was demonstrated during COVID-19 and its attendant challenges when face-to-face learning was implausible. We were able to leverage on technology to mount e-learning platform to continue with our program uninterrupted. We registered tremendous success in this direction, and the other major universities had to benchmark with us. The challenge was turned around as an opportunity for improvement, and e-learning has since become an integral part of our training. Your Excellency, sir, as we continue to grow and develop, we are currently faced with a growing demand for a nursing training program that far exceeds our current capacity. To address this, we urgently need support in developing the requisite infrastructure. We have an ongoing project constructing a 4-story building for the School of Nursing that will go a long way in addressing the current pressure. Out of the total cost of Kenyan shillings 222 million, the university has so far spent Kenyan shillings 100 million. We appeal to you, sir, for the support of Kenyan shillings 122 million to complete the construction. As a phase-based institution, our focus is on the holistic capacity building of human resources rather than the profit. Your support in this regard would be greatly appreciated and will significantly contribute to our mission of providing exceptional education and service. In concluding, Chief Guest, Your Excellency, Sir, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all our graduates. Your perseverance and dedication have brought you to this day of triumph, and we celebrate your remarkable achievement with immense pride. To our Chief Guest, Your Excellency, thank you again for your time. To Mr. Chancellor, Sir, and all our esteemed invited guests, your presence here today has greatly honored us and enriched this ceremony. A special thank you goes to the parents and families who have supported and encouraged our graduates throughout their journey. Your unwavering belief and sacrifice have been instrumental in their success. As we move forward, let us carry the spirit of unity, faith, and excellence into every endeavor. Congratulations once again to the class of 2024, and may you all continue to shine brightly in all your future endeavor. Thank you very much.
Asante sana kwa hotuba hiyo. Imekuwa hotuba fupi kutoka kwa naibu chancellor ambaye ameguzia vipengee muhimu. Naibu chancellor anajulikana kama Profesa Msafiri Mamba Jackson, ameguzia vipengee muhimu na ningependa kumkaribisha mwenzangu katika kipengee kijacho.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Professor Msafiri Mamba Jackson, for that speech. We shall now have the award of an honorary degree to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto. On va maintenant avoir l'attribution d'un diplôme honorifique à Son Excellence le Président de la République de Kenya, Son Excellence le Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto.
I'm privileged to read the citation for nomination of His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, PhD, for the award of honorary degree. Mr. Chancellor, Sir, pursuant to Statute number 3 of the University East Africa-Baraton on conferment of honorary degrees upon a recommendation by the Senate and the approval by the Council, the University nominates His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, PhD, CGH, for the award of an honorary degree from the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton. Dr. Ruto's distinguished career is marked by extraordinary achievements in leadership and an unwavering commitment to the service to humanity. His Excellency Dr. Ruto was born in Sambuti village in Kamagut, now in Wasini Gushu country, to Daniel and Sarah Cheroit. He was raised in a religious and hard-working family. Honorable Ruto attended Korotet Primary School and then Waring Secondary School before proceeding to Kapsabet High School. Eventually, he enrolled at the University of Nairobi, where he graduated with a BSc in Botany and Zoology in 1990. He later earned both an MSc, that is 2021, and PhD in 2018 in the same institution. Dr. Ruto has demonstrated unparalleled leadership throughout his extensive public service career, starting as a youth leader before serving as a member of parliament for Eldoret North constituency from 1997 to 2012. Deputy President from 2021 to 2022, when he was elected to the President of the Republic of Kenya. His resilience, courage, and energy have been the hallmark of his leadership and influence. He has served as Minister for Education, where his impact is felt to date. During his tenure, he ensured that the backlog of students waiting for over 1 year after completing secondary school education to join university was cleared. During his time, he brought about significant reforms in the higher education and ensured that the country college and universities maintained higher training standards. His tenure in the ministry was brief but impactful. While serving in the Ministry of Agriculture, he pioneered the introduction of subsidized fertilizer program that was later to be revived when he became president. Food crisis that was hitherto a stumbling block to development found a panacea in the fertilizer program. The price of maize, which is the staple food of the country, reduced by more than half as a consequence of his policy intervention. His visionary leadership has been pivotal in steering Kenya toward economic development, social progress, and political stability. Under his guidance, Kenya has witnessed a significant strides in agricultural innovation and youth empowerment. Beyond his political achievement, Dr. Ruto's dedication to service extended deeply into humanitarian efforts. He has championed numerous initiatives aimed at improving the lives of the underprivileged, advocating for sustainable development and promoting education. His passion for empowerment is small and medium enterprises saw the rolling out of Hustler Fund to enable them access affordable credit. To this end, close to 22 million people have accessed the credit and mobilized more than Kenyan shillings 3 billion in saving. His philanthropic endeavor reflects a genuine concern for societal welfare, consistently striving to uplift and empower marginalized communities. His consistency in support for church development and other faith organizations is not only outstanding, but also magnanimous. Dr. Ruto's leadership is characterized by his commitment to integrity, transparency, and inclusive government. His approach to addressing national challenges has set a benchmark for effective and emphatic leadership. His impact on Kenyan society, and indeed the broader African continent, is both profound and inspiring. In recognition of his exceptional contribution to leadership and dedicated services to humanity, we are satisfied that awarding Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Doctor of Humane Letters in Leadership, honoris causa, from the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton is fitting tribute to his legacy and an encouragement for future leaders to emulate his exemplary values and achievements. Mr. Chancellor, sir, on behalf of the University Council, it's now my privilege and honor that I now present His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto for the conferment of the Doctor of Human Letters and Leadership, honoris causa, University of Eastern Africa, Baraton. Thank you very much.
Asante sana, makofi jamani, tumshangilie rais. Asante sana, anatunukiwa tuzo la heshima kutoka chuo kikuu cha Baraton.
And now the award of the honorary degree is going to be effected by the President of East Central Africa Division, Dr. Blesius Ruguri, who is also the Chancellor of the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton.
Your Excellency, Sir, by virtue of the powers conferred upon me by the University Council, pursuant to the authority, the charter given by the government of the Republic of Kenya, to the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and approval by the Council, I now confer upon you, Your Excellency, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters in Leadership, honoris causa, that you have merited as per the citation that was presented by the Vice Chancellor of the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton. And with this, I wish to invite you, Your Excellency, to come forward to receive this important recognition, the degree of the Humane Letters in Leadership, honoris causa, that you have merited. Very much. I am happy I did not need to invite our appropriate leaders to come forward with His Excellency. I am very humbled myself. I couldn't be able to hand this all by myself. And thank you for this escort.
And so the President gets dressed up as he receives his honorary degree award. And we salute you, Mr. President, sir. We congratulate you on this new award.
Asante sana. Tunakupa kongole Mheshimiwa Rais, na naomba wale wote ambao tunaungana pamoja nanyi katika ukumbi huu, atakapokabidhiwa ama tunukiwa tuzo hilo la shahada ya heshima, tuweze kumshangilia Rais kwa makofi, vifijo na nderemo tafadhali. Tuweze kumshangilia kwa makofi, vifijo na nderemo.
Let's applaud our president.
Makofi, makofi, makofi tafadhali. Makofi kabisa. Tuweze kumshangilia Rais. Si rahisi. Yes. Ni tuzo, tumesema tuzo la shahada ya heshima ambayo anatunukiwa mpendwa Rais wa Taifa Jamhuri ya Kenya, na tunamtambua. Tunazidi kukuombea kila kunapokucha na kuchwa kwamba Mwenyezi Mungu azidi kukupa hekima ya kuweza kuongoza taifa hili kwa mwongozo wake.
Voilà le président de la République de Kenya qui vient d'être attribué un diplôme honorifique, et on prie que Dieu va le bénir tout au cours de son travail. Félicitations, congratulations, hongera to our president.
Asante sana. Ambaye anashuhudia shughuli hii nzima si mwingine bali ni kiongozi wa kanisa la Waadventista wa Sabato Afrika Mashariki na Kati, Mchungaji Blesha Suruguri, ambaye anaungana na viongozi wengine wa taasisi hii kuweza kumtunuku Rais wa Taifa na Jamhuri ya Kenya, Daktari William Samoei Ruto.
Overseeing this process is the President of East Central Africa Division, also the Chancellor of the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton, Dr. Blesius Ruguri. He is now keeping the President, His Excellency William Samoei Arap Ruto. Let's applaud for this. Let's applaud.
Makofi. Mbona hatuwasikii jamani?
Congratulations to our President, His Excellency William Samoei Arap Ruto. They do a small photo session, and we have a new degree holder in the name of Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya.
Asante kwa sababu ya kumbukumbu, anapiga picha pale ili nyaraka hizi ziweze kwenda katika vitabu vya kumbukumbu, na tunazidi kumpa kongole rais wetu mpendwa Daktari William Ruto.
Let's applaud them one more. Asante sana.
Asante sana, tunashukuru sana.
Kongole. As the President and his team get to take their places, we go to the next stage, and this is going to be the PS speech, the introduction of the Principal Secretary for Higher Education. This is also going to be led by Dr. Blesius Ruguri.
Kidogo tu tunamkaribisha Mheshimiwa Rais aweze kutuongoza katika hatua inayofuata.
So we shall have the President's speech.
Thank you very much. Please, let's take our seats. The Chancellor, distinguished members of the University Council, esteemed faculty and staff, the graduating class of 2024, family, friends, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am humbled and deeply honored to accept the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters in Leadership from the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton. I must say that it is the first time ever that I have accepted a honorary degree from any university. And I have reasons why I did accept this one, among the many that have been suggested to me. It is a great privilege to be recognized by this esteemed institution for the impact of my contribution, which have been made possible through the collaboration of many people and their goodwill. Together, we have contributed to the well-being of our fellow citizens and the advancement of our nation. I therefore take this opportunity to acknowledge the support of countless individuals, communities, and organizations across the country who have partnered with me through my public career, dedicating their effort, their time, their skills, and energy to the betterment of our society and our nation. I feel challenged that this very moment to reflect deeply on the impact of my efforts and contributions, particularly on how they align with the fundamental values and principles that this university holds dear. The purpose of leadership is to inspire and empower individuals and teams to pursue opportunities for growth, advancement, and self-actualization. Without values, leadership is not, let me repeat that. Without values, leadership is not only undefined and ineffective, but it also fails from the outset. Inherent in leadership, therefore, is the responsibility to consistently demonstrate through visible actions in the service of others and our nation the highest standards of integrity, focus, compassion, and unwavering commitment to excellence in pursuit of our common good. As I mentioned earlier, these principles of leadership and service have defined this university since its inception. I am proud to be associated with its work, values, and example. I am very proud to receive my very first honorary degree from the first chartered university in Kenya. With immense gratitude and humility, I accept this recognition and the honor of the Doctor of Humane Letters in Leadership from the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton. It is a privilege to join the university's distinguished convocation alongside the graduating class of 2024. This degree will serve as a constant reminder of my responsibility to contribute fully in the advancement of knowledge, to drive positive change, and to help create a future for Kenya where leadership is synonymous with integrity and excellence in service. I believe that these are the indispensable qualities of servant leadership, which is exactly what our nation needs at this moment in our journey of transformation. I am persuaded that the values, the Christian values, the godly values that Baraton stands for and its exemplary leadership and integrity are values that are aligned with what I believe in as a person. And I am very proud that this moment there is a convergence in what I believe in and what this great institution believes in. Thank you very much.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa hotuba hiyo. Amegusia vipengee muhimu, naomba kwamba tuweze kumpa makofi, shangwe na vigelegele tafadhali.
Let's applaud the President of the Republic for his speech. Thank you very much, Mr. President, sir. We now are transitioning over as they take their seats to get the CS for education to come and give their speech. Welcome. The CS will in turn invite His Excellency the President. Welcome, Mr. CS.
Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya and the Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defence Forces, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency the Governor of Nandi, Honorable Stephen Sang, together with all other governors present here today, the Chancellor of Baraton University and the academic staff of the university, our esteemed graduates and their families, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to join you this morning as we mark the 42nd graduation ceremony of Baraton University. This event marks a milestone for the graduates, their families, and the Baraton University fraternity. This graduation is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and discipline on the part of the students. The achievements which we celebrate today would not have been possible without the support that they have received from their families and friends. May I therefore take this opportunity to congratulate the graduates and also commend their families and friends for the support they have provided to make this day possible. Baraton University has without any doubt also contributed to the success that we are celebrating today. As we congratulate the graduates for their excellent achievements, we also express our gratitude to the university community and its leadership for the role they have played in the holistic development of the graduates. Your Excellency, this university is one of our premier faith-based institutions of higher learning. In addition to nurturing and growing students academically, this institution is also driven by the objective of fostering students' spiritual growth. The essence is to provide value-based education and training to the students. This approach, which aims at the holistic development and transformation of an individual, is the direction we have to go as a country. It ensures that our graduates who are intellectually grounded and also motivated by positive moral values in their career and life pursuits. I have no doubt, therefore, that the men and women we are celebrating today are adequately armed with the knowledge and skills they require for the next phase of their lives. In keeping with its tradition, this great institution has built in them a value-driven foundation that is needed to contribute to the betterment of Kenya and the world at large. Your Excellency, the value-based education is in fact a critical pillar of both the competency-based curriculum and the competency-based education and training that we continue to roll out in our education system under your very able leadership. I am confident that once the new curriculum runs full cycle across all the levels of education, our education system will cement its place in the world as one of the best. As part of this process, we are working with our universities to ensure that they are ready for the CBC cohort in 2029. As we do this, we are also implementing various reforms that are designed to enhance access, equity, and quality across all the levels of our education system. These include the student-centered funding model for higher education. Your Excellency, we have reoriented the processes under the funding model to make it more responsive to stakeholder concerns. As we gather here today, students due to join universities are receiving their revised admission letters, clearly indicating their respective household contributions to their fees. All public universities would have completed this exercise by tomorrow, the 19th of August 2024. In addition, Your Excellency, to enhancing access and equity in higher education financing, the student-centered funding model also seeks to revitalize our public universities and to place them on a path to sustainability. What our universities must do, however, is also to take deliberate measures to assure their own relevance and sustainability going into the future. Our universities, both public and private, must reinvent themselves and strengthen their foundations for greater resilience in the turbulent economic environment. We urge each of our universities to create a competitive edge for itself. Universities need to develop relevant niche areas that will make them unique, competitive, and attractive. This is the gateway to profitable local and international partnerships. It is also the key to commercialization of research and innovation and to ensuring that universities play their role in solving the challenges that society faces. On our part as a ministry, and with the visionary guidance of Your Excellency, we are engineering the legal and policy frameworks to create an environment that enables universities to thrive. In conclusion, Your Excellency, it is now my singular honor and privilege to invite you to deliver your commencement address, and congratulations for obtaining the honorary degree today. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We can take our seats. The Chancellor of Baraton University, the Board of Trustees, University Council, Mr. Vice Chancellor, all leaders present, leaders of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, graduating class of 2024, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great privilege for me to join the University of Eastern African-Baraton community at this wonderful celebration of yet another culmination of the collective efforts of church, top leadership and management, teaching and non-teaching staff, and most critically, the disciplined, hard-working, and dedicated students of this great institution. As we all know, a graduating ceremony or a graduation ceremony is an ideal opportunity to reflect on, recognize, and affirm the contribution, impact, and output of all these important stakeholders. It is also a measure of how effective their collaboration has been and how successful they have managed to project their founding values and guiding principles. I know that the graduating class is made up of disciplined, hardworking, and dedicated young people from Kenya and beyond. If they were not so, this event would not be taking place at all. I know that this event is a culmination of many hours and many years of commitment, hard work, dedication, and today we celebrate all those efforts. I also know that the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton set out to establish a unique learning institution of great ambition. It has not only lived up to its founding aspiration of imparting much needed knowledge and skills in the areas of great relevance to our communities, but it has also done so while remaining firmly grounded in Christian faith and values, which are reflected in every facet of life and work in this great institution. At the same time, Baraton has grown to become a modern, forward-looking institution which consistently sets out and meets very high standards. In so doing, the university has demonstrated the power of faith in organizing, developing, and actualizing important national institutions and the essential roles that faith-based organizations continue to perform, and their undeniable contribution to our nation's development. This university, in particular, has not hesitated in asserting moral values and ethical principles as essential components of all meaningful work. Consequently, its work and the people associated with it have impressed with their unique impact in our communities, organizations, and enterprises. Ladies and gentlemen, this graduation ceremony is therefore a worthy celebration of 42 years of ambition, consistency, and impact. It is a confirmation that the decision of the church to establish an institution of higher learning and of the government of Kenya to charter it were inspired decisions. Not only was this, as I said earlier, not only was this the first faith-based university to receive a charter, but it was also the first institution to offer nursing at the degree level in our region, and also the first to offer medical laboratory science as a degree course. And that is why I am very proud to be associated with Baraton University. The reason why our universal healthcare agenda has taken off is that the legacy of this university enabled Kenya to establish a robust pool of human capital in our healthcare ecosystem. This university was also among the foremost in promoting ICT as a fundamental infrastructure for competitiveness and efficiency. Not only has it led the way in training innovative and enterprising ICT professionals, but learning in this institution was also not disrupted by COVID-19 pandemic because it had the capacity to transition seamlessly online, even holding a virtual graduation ceremony. Similarly, this university reaffirmed its commitment to generate research and impact knowledge and skills that are in great demand in the local community. In 1978, it set out on land where the Ministry of Agriculture had been running the Animal Husbandry Institute. It not only took over the property, but has also been operating an exemplary dairy farm, which continues to provide the local community with knowledge and skills in animal husbandry and dairy management. After 46 years of ambition, consistency, and commitment to impact service, it is now evident that the University of Eastern African Baraton is a formidable institution which delivers without fail. It is time to translate nearly half a century of excellent achievement into a radical vision for the future based on intentional endeavor to contribute to Kenya's national transformation and to change the world positively through faith-based education and leadership. I dare say it is time to align firmly with the collective desire of Kenyans for rapid positive change, develop and deliver innovative solutions, and provide leadership for the future grounded on excellence, efficiency, integrity, and compassion. The world today is confronted with multiple complex and dynamic threats and challenges, a number of which pose existential implications for humanity and all life on Earth. Climate change and the threat of pandemics are the foremost of these risks. On another level, food and nutrition security, threats ranging from biotechnology to cybersecurity, will continue to loom large over us. The world today has vast opportunity and unprecedented potential for success, not only for individuals, but also for communities, organizations, and nations. Globalization has escalated the scale of transformative possibilities to levels that were not imaginable only 2 decades ago. I want to ask Baraton University to take its place, seize the opportunity, and provide leadership in this complex and changing world, because you can do it. To successfully confront the threats, navigate the complexity, and exploit the opportunities before us, we shall have to develop the capacity to engage with technology and practice innovation boldly and ambitiously. this university has grown and shown that it is capable of doing precisely that, and young citizens, like the graduating class of 2024, are exactly whom we need to make it happen. I hope the graduating class of 2024 will not let us down. I encourage you, all of you, to face the future with both confidence and ambition, with courage and integrity, and with boldness as well as imagination. Teach in this university future graduates science, technology, economics, arts and humanities, management, leadership, the power of the Almighty God of all creation, and about the role of values in elevating societal institutions to achieve transformation. Never forget God of all creation. And as I said earlier in my acceptance speech, I am very proud that today I join a convocation of wonderful men and women who have graduated from this great institution. I am told there are 15,000 of them. I am very happy. I'm saying those who have graduated so far, not the ones who are here. And I am very happy that in the citation, a few things have been mentioned about my contribution. Let me mention two of them. One of them is the decision to deal with a challenge that existed for between 10 and 15 years. We had students waiting for almost 2 years before they could join university. When I became Minister for Higher Education, I decided that it was time to eliminate this challenge that had been with us for a long time and nobody wanted to make the decision because it was difficult. When I made that decision and provided the leadership for us to get out of that conundrum, I received a lot of flack. I received a lot of flack. But because it was the right decision, we implemented it. Today, many of our students are beneficiaries that they can complete their higher education this year and join university next year. And we stopped the hemorrhage in our education system of many students who, staying at home for 2 years, ended up getting married and ended up not pursuing higher education. The other decision that I was confronted with is the format of our education. For years, Kenya concentrated on formal education and very little of technical education. When I became Minister for Higher Education, and having assessed our skills audit and realized that we were way behind many countries in matters technical education, I began the journey to reposition technical education in our education system. I remember the Vice Chancellor of Moi University then writing an opinion in the newspaper and saying how wrong I was. But today, we have grown students in our technical education ecosystem from about 20,000 then in 2009. Now we have close to 700,000 students in our technical education. And we are making tremendous progress. It was a difficult decision then. Today, we all share in its outcome. I know many people contributed, many people worked with us to make that a reality. I am also persuaded now, as I was then, that we need a funding model that is not focused on the university, but focused on the student. A funding model that will not leave any child in Kenya behind. A funding model that recognizes that there are children from vulnerable families. I don't think it is correct for all of us to assume that we are all the same and that students from vulnerable families don't need affirmative action. They do. And that is why, in this new model, we are increasing scholarship and loan for students from vulnerable families from 80% to 95%. I am persuaded that it is the right thing to do. And so, as it was difficult before, so it is now, but the right decisions need to be made anyway. We will celebrate them further down the road. To the class of 2024, I congratulate you on your hard work and achievement. I wish you success as you go forth into the world. Practice your professions and actualize your great potential for the benefit of your families and your nation. I pray fervently that your wisdom, integrity, and strength increase as you put your knowledge and skills to the service of God, our Creator, our nation, and to our fellow citizens. Thank you very much. My very best wishes. Well done. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Asanti sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa hotuba hiyo na maamuzi yako ya busara. Kuna vipengee muhimu ambao umegusia pale. Karibuni, mnaweza keti tafadhali. Tunashukuru sana kwa sasa Mheshimiwa Rais kwa hisani yako. Naomba kwamba utukubalie tuweze kuwakaribisha wana University of Eastern African-Baraton Choral waweze kutupa wimbo mmoja utakao mkaribisha Daktari Paul Wahonya ambaye atatuletea wahitimu wanaotunukiwa siku hii ya leo.
Lining up is the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton Choral.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, the Chancellor of the University of Eastern Africa-Baraton, the Vice Chancellor, and all other dignitaries in attendance. The University Choral will present a Luo spiritual entitled Sigala Gala. Sigala Gala, it's a song about how God has given us life and how happy we are. It is a miracle that we are alive today to see this day. God has kept all our students through their respective studies. God has kept our students this far. And so today is a day of rejoicing. Today is a day of jubilee. And so we're going to give thanks to God. In this song, you will hear all kinds of sounds. and we are going to sing and be happy.
The next part of the program will have our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dr. Paul Wahonya, presenting the candidates.
Thank you. His Excellency, Honorable Dr. William Samuel Ruto, as a university, time has now reached for us to present
degrees, certificates, and diplomas to those who have completed all their study programs. And so at this time, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, it is my great honor and privilege to present to you the total of 1,267 candidates who have been taught, examined, and satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed in their academic bulletins and now ready for graduation. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, the composition of 2024 graduating class by schools is as follows. School of Business, 197 candidates. School of Education, Humanities and Social Sciences, 639 candidates. School of Nursing and Health Sciences, 279 candidates. School of Science and Technology, 136 candidates. And now, School of Graduate Studies, we have 16 candidates who have attained master's and PhD programs. Now, at this time, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the respective school deans to present their candidates for the conferral of their degrees, diplomas, and certificates. We shall start with the School of Business. Professor Ibeneme will present. School of Education, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Professor Rabach will present. School of Nursing and Health Sciences. Professor Dr. Lorraine will present. School of Science and Technology, Professor Paul Francis will present, and School of Graduate Studies, Professor Ramesh will present. Thank you very much. Let me just give some instructions on how we are going to do this. Because of the interest of time, we will ask as you are called. You stand where you are, and then when it is all done with the school, then the Chancellor will come to give the award, confer those degrees. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, Dr. William S. Ruto, the Chancellor, Dr. Pastor Ruguri, the Council Chair, Dr. Pastor Samuel Misiani, Excellency Ambassador Sarah Serai, and all other dignitaries. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, it gives me great honor and privilege to present to you the total of 197 candidates from the School of Business who have been taught, examined, and satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed in their academic bulletins. I have received a new instruction from the Vice Chancellor. As your name is pronounced, you are expected to walk.
read very fast. Okay. And then they will become.
All right, listen carefully. And I think so many decisions has been made there since we have the highest position in the country that is right here. This commendable recommendation has been made. So students, you work very fast when your name has been called. Now, Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting. We have one first class honors, Valerie Abuk Jepchichir. Second class honors, upper division, Austin Do Odoyo. Chanai Samson Nyakundi, Chebet Esther, Hilary Wanga, Injete Sarah, Isaac Kipsang Kosgei, Isaac Kipsang Kosgei, Jepkori Jacqueline, Kenya Gechemba Frida, Lorraine Warimu Wangi, Maina Johnson Muniri, Mastabit Gloria Ochieng, Mayega Nyangweso Obed, Miriam Chelangat, Mohonja Michelle, Nurel Michelle, Murima Margaret Wanjiru, Ndema Dorati Cheruto, Ndlovu Lisa, Nyatich Ondieki Diana, Obworo Naftal Mayaka, Oyun Johnson Okulo, Otunga Immaculate Atieno, Ronix Odiambo. Second class honors, lower division, Angela Nyagarisa Osie.
Welcome back to The Explainer here on the program tonight. The hashtag we're using is The Explainer at Citizen TV Kenya at Yvonne Okwara. Our conversation tonight with Jimmy Wanjigi, who's a Safina Party leader and presidential aspirant, former presidential aspirant 2022, on the events that have taken place both in the country and at his home in recent days. So, Jimmy, when we were speaking earlier, you talked about the events that took place in your home. I want us to get into that a little bit. For people who studied history and know your work in the country, you've been an insider. At least you were during the Kibaki administration. To the best of our knowledge, you were doing business with them, making proposals. What did you get wrong after that to then have two successive administrations seemingly coming after you?
That's a wonderful question. I'm glad you started there. In 2009, William Ruto and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta approached me. And they said they have a big problem called ICC. That ICC problem is going to jail them. It is going to destroy their past and their future. It is going to take away everything that they have if they are convicted. It will brand their names synonymous to Hitler. They approached me. And they approached me with the view that somehow or another I was going to be able to chart a path for them that would get them to power to get rid of ICC. That is what happened.
And what were you to get in return?
I was to get this in return, and this is what I keep trying to say we had a covenant about. That covenant said this, that if the country saves you, you must save the country. I believed at the time it was a golden opportunity for what we in Kikuyu land call Itweka. In other words, a break from the past. That means that with a new constitution and a new generation in power, the game will change. We will no longer go back to the ills of the past. You create something new, because what has been there hasn't quite worked. You must remember, the clashes of 2007 lost 1,400 lives of our fellow Kenyans. We were not going to go back to that sort of mess again, and we had a new template. So saving the country was going to save all of us.
Okay, let me ask you. You say they came to you to help them with the ICC matter.
No, to help them get to power.
Okay, because they had the ICC matter hanging over their heads
Yes.
at the time. But you say they came to you
Yes.
To help them get to power. But then you talk about then the pact being if, the country saves you, you have to do something for the country. But
Yes.
this was, in the beginning, a very personal agreement between you and them.
And that was the arrangement.
All right, and getting them to power meant what exactly? How were you to get them to power?
Helping them first and foremost.
Money?
No.
Did you fund
Money.
their campaign in 2013?
Tell me something. Do you think Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta needs my money? No. He doesn't need my money. We all contributed. I contributed a little bit, right? But that is not what makes somebody win. Contrary to what public belief is, it's not money. It's a cause. You develop a cause, and the people buy into this cause. At that time, we sold two things, right? First, there was the unity of the country to take away the ills of tribal fighting. That was critical. Number two, we sold a new generation into power, digital versus analog. And we sold a cause for that growth. Now, that is what gets you to power. So my role in that, maybe they will define it better, but they felt I had the energy, I had the zeal, I had the capacity to be able to help them from 2009 go right up to an election in 2013 and win. In fact, at the time it was 2012. It was then extended. Now, they believed that I had that capacity. I know I had the capacity. And we did it. We succeeded.
Then what happened?
They broke the pact. It was no longer about saving Kenya. It was about themselves. It continued being about themselves. And very early in the administration of the Ruto regime, by 2014, we were fighting. Principally because they broke that pact. We were three of us in the room. I even still have today the MOU of that government, the original. I have it. And the essence of it, they broke very early.
You've never made that public.
No, it was a promise I made to them. I'd never make it public, unless need be. They didn't even trust themselves with the original. And I'll never break that promise.
So why talk about it now if you're not going to talk about it?
I've been talking about it for the longest time.
Yeah, but why speak up about it?
Why speak up about it? Because you've asked me a question. You've asked me what is the genesis of this. So the genesis is they know me, both of them know me very well. They know me extremely well.
What do they know about you that we don't?
I saw your caption there. You call me Jimmy Wanjigi's Bond. Maybe they believe I'm James Bond.
Do you believe you're James Bond?
No, I don't. I believe in many ways more than others that everyone has certain talents and certain gifts. Everybody has got that. And I may have a gift or a talent or a calling of a particular nature in this country.
So because of the falling apart of this pact, they've now been coming after you?
You know, I wish they would answer it. I wish one day you can ask them. I want to tell you...
Have you never spoken to them since 2014,
let me say
when things started to come a cropper?
Let me tell you, in Uhuru's government, we never talked. We never talked after he came for me. All right? You must remember, I was even put in an obituary. I'm alive, but I was in an obituary in the Daily Nation. Right? So you tell me what that is. You know, you saw the Israelis, the issue of Hamas the other day, the Hamas leader. When you are putting an obituary in Palestine, that is what is called a death promise. And it's normally done by Mossad. And it happens. So we said at the time, it seems they want to kill us. Why? Because I was supporting Raila Odinga in the last election.